Today, we talk to Jen Melendez on home-based businesses and how it might be a good fit for you. Hi, my name's Troy Landwehr with Time with Troy, and I love teaching business principles through the Bible, and I love helping people build social media, digital marketing, branding. I work with top earners in this field. I work with CEOs and mentor them on all kinds of ways to build their marketing department. But today we have a very, very impressive featured speaker today. I get to interview seven-figure earner, GoPro Hall of Famer as of 2020, Jen Melendez. Jen, thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much, Troy, for having me. It's such a huge honor. It's my pleasure to be here with you today.
Well, you know, you've had a lot of success and you've helped a lot of people. More and more people are looking, Jen, as you know, to make business from to make a living from home, or really so many of us want to earn extra money with all the uncertainty out there, you know, which is really a global issue. People are really thriving to do business from home where they can make some extra money. And you've helped thousands of people make extra money from home. And that's why you've been able to have success, is because you've been able to duplicate yourself. So let's first of all tell people a little bit about yourself and who you are.
Yes, so my name is Jen Melendez and I am 33 years old. I am actually born and raised in the Philippines. I migrated here in the US in 2009. So it's been 11 years that I'm here. I'm a registered nurse. Actually, I was working as an assistant director of nursing in California, a rehab facility in California. So yeah, I was involved with network marketing 2 years ago, June 11 of 2018. So I'm still a rookie. Yes, in this business. Zero experience prior to that with network marketing.
You know, I just love your heart, because we had a chance to speak before this, and you were a little nervous coming on, and you were like, you know, English is my second language. I don't know how I'm going to do. And what's incredible is, you know, you're a rookie. You say you're a rookie, but there's a lot of people that would love to be making the kind of money that you are from home. And I love your sincerity. So tell me this, what caught your attention to work from home? And were you nervous that, you know, you're going to be a nurse and a family person and work from home?
Okay, so I wasn't actually attracted with the business like right away. The company that I'm involved with offers, you know, a product line which are actually you know, healthy products that are very consumable. And for me as a registered nurse, you know, promoting health and wellness is just so natural to me. And when I actually tried the products, it worked on me and it works with my family. So might as well, you know, share it to all the people that I love. So by doing that, you know, my sponsor, he's also a doctor. His name is Dr. Chi. When I asked him, hey, Dr. Chi, how can they order this product? You know, can I have your link? Because I really forgot your link. So he said, you know, Jen, you can actually make money because you have your link as well. So I didn't know that. And to be involved in a business, you know, just the business itself, it involves numbers, and math is my least favorite subject. You don't believe that, but actually I hate numbers. And if I see numbers, it freaks me out. So, you know, delving into something I had no idea about, it's really such a huge risk. However, that passion, you know, outweigh all the fear, the uncertainties, and the doubts that I had at first. So that's basically how I started the network marketing industry.
That's great. So how long was it before you went full time? Are you full time now? Are you still a nurse?
Yes, I actually started the business on a very part-time basis, incorporating it to the busy schedule that I had. Actually, I'm a mother of a 9-year-old. You know, she still needs my attention. I am also an assistant. I was also an assistant director of nursing, and being an assistant director of nursing, I actually work 24/7 because I'm on call. And if there's a problem in the facility, I'm salaried. So it's not per hour. So I get paid, like to work 24/7. So if there's a problem in the facility, I have to be there. I need to be there actually. Yeah. So I incorporate the home-based business or the network marketing business to the very busy schedule that I have. But I am so passionate about it because it's, you're helping people, you are making friends, you are making them, healthy. You help them with their income. Yes, and if there's something that you are passionate about, no matter how busy you are, or how tired you are, you will really find ways to do it. So so I started as doing it very part-time but consistent. And 10 months of consistently doing the business, I was able to walk away from the full-time job that I had as a nurse. So I'm now full-time, retired RN at the age of 32. I was able to quit my job.
Wow, retired at 32. Sounds yummy. Well, congratulations. So let's talk about this because so many people are hurting today. So many people don't know what their future is going to be like. Whether it's blue collar or white collar worker, there's so many people wondering where their job or what's going to happen. And so just like you kind of dug your well before you were thirsty, right? You started something part-time. So the question is, I want to ask you how you were able to make this kind of money and what you did on a daily basis. But before I do that, when you started this part-time and you're working full-time and then you start this part-time, did you ever think or did you ever imagine that you would be able to go full-time? And did you ever imagine that you were going to make more money in a year than some people make in their lifetime?
To be honest, I really imagined that,
You did.
I
I
did.
love your honesty. That's great. A lot of people say no. That's great.
Yes, I imagined that. I had that big vision already from despite of being inexperienced. But when I went to a convention, my first time that I went to a company's convention, I really saw something like, it's something like a divine intervention that, like you can be like that. So I imagined that. But what I didn't imagine is to have it, to achieve it quickly. I didn't imagine that I can achieve it like in 2 years. My timeline was like maybe in 5 years I can be able to get the time freedom that I want. But yeah, so that was the answer of my question. I imagined that life, but I did not imagine it that to achieve it that quick.
Right. Well, it's unbelievable when you have the right systems, right? Then you can earn while you learn. And that's basically what you did. But because you and your company had the right systems, you were able to not only achieve success, but you were able to build other people and they had success because of the systems that you had in place, which is great. Okay. So how would people are looking at this, probably a little jealous too, if we're being honest. There's probably people like, because I think a lot of nurses, if we're just looking at nurses, I think so many nurses love what they do. They love it. But they're also, a lot of them are overworked and they're getting burnt out. There's a lot of professions that are getting burnt out. And so now you're adding another, a side hustle, another thing that they have to do. How would you recommend somebody get started? When you get started, what are some of the things that you did to get started?
You were breaking up Can
Oh,
you?
okay. How would you recommend someone get started? What did you do to get started so fast? What did you say to people?
You know what? I first started, by offering them a solution to their problems. What my approach, I always, use this to, talk to people like, what are they looking for? Um, in our company, we offer health and wellness products. So for those who need some like for those people who wants to lose a few pounds of their weight, or for those who are like not, because we don't make any medical claims, but to be more healthy, to be more energized. Yes, that's how I offer the products. And if they want to make money, like an extra dollars, like $100 a week,
Mm.
um that's how I actually approach them. So just offer a service, offer a product to them. And yeah, so basically that's really the way how I approach people and how I help them start with the business. And then when there are times that they are in doubts or like that, that's the time that I share my story. I actually felt the same way. I understand how you feel, but this is what I found. We have a system in place, we have a support system that will help you. And we have like great leaders that will help you, because that's what I experienced when I was at that point, the deciding time, the decide, like when I was able to decide to join or not.
I think you said a lot of important things. So a couple things is, one is you want to make sure that they believe in the product that you're selling. And
Mm-hmm.
so I can admit that, because of COVID and everything, I put on a few pounds. I'm not that in-home worker. I love going out and go to the gym or go to yoga, and be around people and get motivated. And because of inactivity, a lot of people have put on weight. So here you have products that help people lose weight, which is more of a problem today than it's ever been, because people have been confined, is not as active and stuff. So you wanted to help them believe in the product, is what I'm hearing. Is that you said, look, I want you to believe in the products that our company is representing. And the other thing I liked is that the systems. You said that you could come over and earn what you learn. You can plug them into the systems that they have. You can help them with that. And it means that they don't have to know everything, right? A lot of people, they feel like they have to know everything when they get started. And
Yeah.
that's not true, is it?
Yeah, I completely agree with I agree with that, because actually when I started, I was so lost. I mean, like, I don't even know what network marketing is. I just jump in, and figure it out later. What I just trusted my leader. And the good thing about this business, I compare it to a basketball team. I always say this. I am a rookie, and in my team, I have someone like Michael Jordan, and those are like my leaders, my mentors. And every time I get the ball, what I would do is not to shoot that ball, because I might not miss the point. I will pass it on to somebody like Michael Jordan, and they will be the one to shoot the ball. And that is actually through a three-way call or a three-way connect. Like what I just did actually when I was starting. I mean, like, even until now, when I have someone like a prospect or someone, like have an interest, to join my team or to join me in business, I let my mentor be involved. And then that's the time that like that's the time that we discuss things, and then I just listen. And if you're doing it like repeatedly, you will also develop that, the same skills, the same, like talent that mentor have. So that's it. And I've been teaching that to my team. I've been teaching that to all the members in my team, and that's so duplicatable. That is a very duplicatable system that even someone that, very shy like me, or very, I've mentioned to you, Troy, before we started, that, I'm from the Philippines. English is my second language, and every time there is somebody like, an American who's asking me about it, like, I really freak out sometimes, because I don't know, I might, not be able to explain it to them really good. But because of the support system that we have, in our company, I'm very, very blessed to have them. And yes.
Well, I think that's great. You're saying that you took the spotlight off yourself. And this industry, it's funny you bring up basketball, because the industry is, you're right, it's less like golf and tennis
Yeah.
and more like basketball, where you have a team sport. The
Yeah.
only thing I disagree with is you're the Michael Jordan now, okay? You're the Michael Jordan. Believe me, Jen Melendez is the Michael Jordan. Maybe there's another Michael Jordan on the team, or LeBron James or something. But basically what you're saying is that it is a team sport, and
Yes.
that when you have a team, that it helps people out, and that you're taking a spotlight off yourself and allowing people to meet other people, because you want to introduce them that there's more than just you that's helping them out. You have a whole team and a whole support system that's going to help them out. So as they're learning, they can make money while they learn. And I think that's great. I think you're very humble. Because I know for a fact you're way better than you are. Okay, you're very humble. So let me ask you this. A lot of people get started. I think one of the great things about this business is that you're paid on directly on how many people you help. Okay. But you're also able to go into different countries, because many times working from home, they're not just like, we're in the United States today. Both of us are in the United States working from home. Okay. So you're at your home. I'm at my home. But you can actually make money while you sleep. And the way you do that is that you can be in Asia or Europe or Australia and make money. Do you find that there is a difference in cultures, as we know that? Is there a difference building in the Philippines or in China, or than there is the United States? You find that there's a difference, and what is that, if there is?
I believe so. There is, each culture is very unique. And that's why, like, we have to approach them, based on what their beliefs, also based on their tradition. Most of my members are Filipinos. So in our country, Troy, we are actually like, I believe we're considered in a third world country. So it's actually um, and of course that's actually the reason why I'm here in America, because as a nurse, we are not compensated well in our country. I get, like, good compensation as a nurse here in the US. So that's why we travel abroad, to earn, like, to seek for greener pastures. So when you approach, people to other countries like the Philippines, and offering them an opportunity that they can earn actually dollars, you know, and and not being able to, not necessarily they will leave the country, because that's mostly the scenario that's going on in the Philippines. We have overseas Filipino workers that has to leave their, kids in the Philippines, and the mom will go abroad and, like, work. So if you introduce something like that, like an opportunity like that to them, they are more open minded, I can say.
Yeah.
um, yeah, they're more open minded. That's what I observed, than talking to someone here in the US. We are very lucky here that there's a lot of support from the government. If you're unemployed, you have unemployment, and then, but in the country like the Philippines, we don't get the same. So we actually thrive for more. We're hungry as Filipinos. I believe that's what I can share.
Wow, that's fantastic. So basically, what you're saying is that you hear that's it's kind of sad. It's kind of that people in certain countries, they have to leave their kids and they have to leave their family so they can provide an income, and so they're not going to see there. And of course, who wants to be? Everyone wants to be with their family and the people they love. So there's just a little bit more. There's more incentive to when you're in that situation to go out and build a business from home. And I think in countries like the United States, I think we're going into that direction a little bit too. Is that maybe not as extreme? We're fortunate that we have certain programs that can help, um, but we're going in a direction where there's some uncertainty, right? It's already there in the Philippines, but there's some things that are coming here that make people more open to have a plan B, to have another income stream. All right, before we let you go, I got two other questions for you. So, and I appreciate all this. This is fantastic. What In closing out, what tips can you give somebody? They're looking at a business. They're trying to feel. There's probably a lot of people that have doubt. There's probably a lot of people say, I've never done anything like this before. I've never had success. And, for me, I have a borderline learning disability. I flunked out of college. And I said, where else can I go where I can flourish and go into places that have systems that can help people? So there's what can you tell people, especially if they're looking at something like this for the first time and they just wonder, they've never done this before. They just never done it before. So they're wondering, Jen, help me. How do I do this?
Yeah, so well, yes, there is actually like fear. I felt the same way when I started also, because like fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of what other people may think, because to be honest, I get a lot of those when I was starting. Especially in our culture, we based success, we base our status based on your job, your career, your diploma. That's why we really go to school to earn that. And for a professional nurse or a registered nurse to be a network marketer, because like yeah, and in the Philippines, actually, like it's like that, we have that stigma already that a networker is someone who didn't have any education or like a career in life. That's why you are a network marketer, something like that. So, but I want to create awareness to the world that it's not like that. We have, even in my organization alone, we have lawyers, we have doctors. My sponsor is a doctor. We have somebody like in the Philippines working in the Department of Justice. We have police, like who really are into network marketing. And yes, it's normal. And just be just embrace the fear. You turn that fear into fuel. It's okay. Being fearless is actually not the absence of fear, but it's actually feeling it but doing it anyways. So that's what I did. I just take the chance. I step outside my comfort zone. I don't care what other people will say, because at the end of the day, they're not the one who will pay my bills. And then actually, and then like the society is saying to you, like you need to be here, you need to follow this path. But to be honest, that will not help you like grow as a person, or spread your wings. Here we have a platform wherein you can grow as a person. You can earn you can earn your dream income, like, and then the possibilities are endless. And that's why just be gutsy. I always say this, that the more gutsy you are, the more glorious you will be.
Oh,
So
I love that.
so I might be, like I am a very petite and very, like small person, but I believe I have, the courage and the guts that I really want, to achieve my goals, to for the pursuit of my passion. Because It's not just for me, actually. I've mentioned to you about, how sad it is as a Filipino or from the Philippines. um I In my team alone, I've heard a lot of stories that they don't have to live anymore their kids because of this profession. They got to be able to work from home, and that alone, that's really, touching me, because in our profession, Troy, it's we are every day we touch lives, or live a life will touch ours. So it's
Mm.
very fulfilling, it's very rewarding. And yeah, that's why my quest today is, that's why I'm here. Actually, I'm very nervous, but I told you that I am a strong advocate with this with this industry, because I don't want, like, people are saying that it's a scam or something like that. No, but I want to create awareness that no, it's not. It's legit. It is really like a profession that I'm very, very proud of, because I get to help, not just, as a nurse, I can help, my patient. I can help a certain patient caseload, but here I can able to extend my help to in a global scale, so which is very, very
Oh,
fulfilling.
I love that. I love that. And, I think that's one thing about nursing. People, they love helping people. And in this industry, you can really do the same thing, and probably more broader. Jen, I don't think you're a nurse. I think you're an entrepreneur who has a strong medical background in nursing. You have a very strong medical background in nursing, and you're an entrepreneur. And I think that's what's great, because, I remember speaking to a lawyer, and I actually had a gentleman, I got an interview with Joe O, and he said, are you he goes, I can't do this. I'm a lawyer. I'm an attorney. He goes, are you? Or are you an entrepreneur that has a strong background in law? And he goes, you're right. That's what I am. That's who I am. And I think the same thing is, this is such a platform. People have no idea that this is a platform. Yes, you can help your family like you have done. This is a platform that you can help yourself, but this is actually a platform for you to have success. You have to impact other people's lives. And that's why I always say Jesus came to serve, not to be served. And here you're truly serving people. And you've done that very, very well. And I do believe you're the Michael Jordan. Okay. I do believe that, but I'm glad you have such a team around you that, together you guys can achieve more and work in an efficient manner, and efficient way. So the last question I have, I appreciate you coming on here. I know that people are going to want to hear more of you, and we hope to have you back. We love your honesty, and we're going to really get you on the hot seat the next time you come back. But you did a great job. So where can they find Jen Melendez? Where can they find you if they want more?
Okay, you can connect me. You can connect with me. I have an Instagram account. It's Jen_RN, or at Jen_RN. And my Facebook account is Jen Melendez. And my profile picture is the profile picture that, I have in the Hall of Fame, because I'm so proud of it. And yeah, so you can message me anytime. I'm actually available, because this is my full time, not a job, but a full time. I'm a full time network marketer now.
Fantastic. Congratulations. You guys just heard from Jen Melendez. She's a 2020 inductee of the Home from Business Hall of Fame, which is the Eric Worre, Marina Worre GoPro Hall of Fame. Congratulations. And thank you so much for taking your time to come on the podcast. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you for having me.
God bless. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.